Got 1 month left with this gifted sub. And I just want to say I'm so grateful to the anon gifted. Thank you so much.
$11, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hey guys, welcome in. But let's give a round of applause for Amethyst Fox there for working 11 hours today. That is crazy. Make the money, but please take a break. I completely understand that. 11 hours is a lot, guys. I remember those days. Such a long time. Heck yeah, $105 extra. Hell yeah. Fantastic. That's more than I would make a whole day whenever I was substitute teaching. So good for you. Hey guys, it is Friday. So if you're into Epic, you know that yesterday the latest saga came out. So of course that's what I had to play as soon as we got in. You have pork rinds? Well, I'm jealous. If my voice sounds a little bit funky, if you were to do a little Google search right now, you would see that the Chattanooga area has absolutely terrible.
I finally brought all my paperwork to my local registry office to get my name changed.
Heck yeah, dude. Dude, that's fantastic news. I'm so happy for you. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you, dude. I've said that how many times? That's a big step. And I know that can be so, it's like pulling teeth to get like legal stuff done, but good for you. I'm glad you were able to get all that put together. But yeah, if I sound a little bit gross, hopefully I'm not sick. But if you look up the Chattanooga area right now, you'll see that our air quality is terrible. It's bad. It's been bad for days. So I'm not the only one that's been coming down with this. Let's say we're going to hope that it is not anything gross, but you never know. So we're going to fingers crossed that I'm not sick. It is literally just snifflies and gross. And welcome in. So if you were looking at the title for this stream, you'll see I'm going to build something. And because I don't know what I want to build. I just basically was going to start streaming. I'm like, I don't want to do anything productive. I want to see what I have to use, and I'm going to build something. I have like the idea I could do like a big ship. I could make a church. I even considered recreating my work. Just rebuilding the building that I work in, because it's basically a cabin. It'd be really simple. I just want to build something. I want to put something together with my hands. So we're not going to do anything productive today to like get the game beaten. We're going to build. You should consider some loratadine and I probably should consider something like that. Sleepy time. Thank you. I'm very lucky. Germany recently passed a new law simplifying and shortening the process by a lot. Germany. Fantastic job, Germany. Antihistamines. I am on antihistamines. I don't know what they are. It's whatever the generic of Zyrtec is, but I do have that in my body. Hello, little guy. So yeah, we're going to see what we have. We don't have very much cobblestone, but we have plenty of deep slate. And after last week, we have some... Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thanks, Mikey. Thanks. I really appreciate that. That was very kind of you. That was really kind of you. Sorry, I needed to take a drink of water. I got a hype train. You are so sweet. You are so, so sweet. I can't believe you've done this. How dare you? How dare you be kind to me and say nice words? Okay, so that is, so I have the citronazine in my but I have plenty of wood. I'm not gonna build with dirt, but I have some sand I can make into glass. We have so much wool. I can't remember if I did this on stream, showed this on stream or not on stream, but I don't think I did it on stream. You wanted to participate in the hype train? Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But we do have cheer effects. You guys are distracting me being too nice. I have plenty of wool, so anything with wool we can dye. We might have to look for colors. We have plenty of string. Actually, no, I think we can get more string. Oh, do I need to actually do this again?
Hype train, hype train.
Too nice. And this is where we hit the lagging stream. It's the time for the stream to lag. Stream lag time, guys. It's fine. It's fine. I heard it. I heard it. The stream just decided. It's all, you know, we always go through this at the beginning. We always go through this at the beginning. Oh, thank you so much, Moonlight Wolf. Good night. Good night. Exactly. Exactly. The lag. Oh, it's through. No, it is not your Wi-Fi. Worry not. It is on my end. It is on mine end. We are waiting. For some reason, every night between 9 and 10, my computer decides, yes, this is the time for lag. Whoopsie, I pressed something on my chat. I didn't mean to. Let me out of this. Yep. Yep, it's like 3. We are waiting. We are waiting for it to get its stuff together. Okay, guys. Let's see, try refreshing. I can't type. Freshing now. Haha. Haha, we should be back. We should be back. Fantastic. By the way, I changed my name for a bit, but hold on, I missed that. But it's oh, hey MP. It's going good. It's going good. Long time no see. And the time between the last talk and the time now, I have not gotten any better at this game, and my computer still lags between 9 and 10. So some things change, some things stay the same. You guys got too hype, and my internet decided, no, we gotta nerf it. We gotta nerf it. This might be because of the storm. There is a storm going on. And I would love to blame it on that, but I'm actually going to blame it on Comcast. We're going to shake our fist at Comcast and get back into the game. Now, I needed to go get shears so I can do this real quick with the string. Did I put a pair of shears in here? No, but I do have plenty of irons. Let's just check I didn't put one in here. Boop. Heck yeah, we're back for now. I want string. Bop. Bop. See if I can remember how to do this. There we go. Comcast, ruining streams for as long as I've been aware. Comcast may below. Yep, and unfortunately Comcast has a monopoly on my area. Here's the thing, If I lived just slightly more in the downtown area of Chattanooga, I could get the wonderful, the magnificent, the fantastic, yes, my infinite money glitch. I could get, oh, I did have one of those. I could get the fantastic internet service known as EPB. Guys, EPB is the best. It is so wonderful. It is literally the fastest internet in America. Like, it is the company that holds the fastest internet in America is EPB. And I can't get it because I live too far out of the city. You can change your name back after a certain amount of time, but thanks for stopping in, MP. Bye. So we'll just let that do its thing. But EPB has the fastest internet in America. And one thing about EPB is it's only in Chattanooga. It's a local internet service, but it doesn't service all of Chattanooga. There's like little blips in it that it doesn't get to because it's a small company. But fun story about EPB. How many of you guys have seen Iron Man 2? What is this in my chat? What is this? Okay, we'll do that. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you guys have seen Iron Man 2, but there is a scene when he crash lands outside the city of Chattanooga. He is like trying to get an internet signal. And he talks about how slow the internet is, and it's first of all, it looks nothing like Chattanooga in the movie. Chattanooga is doesn't look like that. Anyways, they're trying to make the joke because, like, oh, you know, it's the South, right? They're a little bit backwards. They don't have fast internet. When I tell you the city of Chattanooga nearly sued Marvel over that. Like, legit nearly sued Marvel over that because we are so proud of EPB. EPB is so good. Like, it was almost a huge thing, and then I guess Chattanooga decided it wasn't worth trying to go against Disney and Marvel. But I can't get, this is the thing, I have Comcast. I can't get EPB. It's just barely outside my area. Barely. Like, Chattanooga is its main nickname is the Scenic City. But its secondary nickname is Gig City because we were the first city to offer 1 gig of data for internet services. We're not anymore, but we still have the fastest internet in the world, and they were trying. It's hard to hear you over the Minecraft sounds. Hold on. Lag part 2. Lag part 2. Okay. Hard to hear over the Minecraft sounds. Give me 1 second, and I will update that. Oh yeah, my Minecraft sounds are like all the way up. That's weird. Let's see. I'm just trying to turn it down a little bit. Lag, yep. The little lag emoji. Okay, but yeah, we were going to build something, right? That was the plan. Is to build something. I have plenty of wood. I have plenty of deep slate, so we're probably going to build it with that. I have a few options for dye. I can do probably red dye pretty easy. Not me having to Google Chattanooga. Yes, Chattanooga, Tennessee, the 4th biggest city in the state of Tennessee. It is not a small, it's not a small area. And also, I mean, like, if you compare it to, like, New York, Atlanta, it's definitely smaller cities than those. It's a middle-sized city. But the Marvel movie literally makes it look like a back alley town. It's like, no, it's not. Okay, so we're going to make a plan. My brain keeps saying build boat. Because I've built so many boats. But I don't need a boat right now. We do have terracotta we can work with. We got deep slate. Lag part 3. I'm just gonna put a lag counter on my stream. We're gonna put a lag counter on the stream. So in the future, windmeal? Ooh, that could be fun. Let's see. I've never made a windmill before, so that could be a ton of fun. Yeah, I like that idea. Windmeal. Why am I saying it like meal? Like we're gonna eat the wind. It's a wind meal. Okay, so let's get rid of some of the stuff we don't need. We are definitely gonna need, actually we could probably take a chest. We'll put the gold over in here. Okay. And then we'll put these extra hose here. Yes, I could use a bunch of the wool with it. You're right. And yes, the wind, delicious. Nom, 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 nom. Wind. Tasty, tasty. Okay. Let's grab a bunch of the wood. Sure. And then some of the deep slate. Let's see where we want to build it. They would like... Sounds like something Odysseus crew would like, a windmill. But oh, we have a windmill from the Netherlands in my state. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It's called Det Swan. Ooh, Det Swan. Okay, where do we want the windmill? The windmill. It's an I. That pig is still stuck up there. Wool. Let me take this. Oh, it's because I haven't. Let me have this so I can sleep. How did you get it from the Netherlands? Did they just bring the materials and build it in your state, or is it like Netherlands-style architecture? I imagine it's probably like the Statue of Liberty, because you know, like they built it in France and then it got moved to New York. Let's see, wool. Why is that doing it like that? Weird. Pop. They brought it over from Holland, and yes, exactly. I cracked the code. Wool. Okay, this isn't gonna work. I'm just getting more of this. Okay, wool. Why is it doing like that? That's weird. Bop. Stop it. Whoops. I'm struggling, guys. Bop. Damage in World War II, so Holland rebuilt it and restored it. So pretty. Oh, that is cool. Oh, what if we... Hold on, I want to see... I'm gonna look from... I grabbed literally no wool. We'll have to come back. Ooh, angled bricks. I want to look from a distance to see where windmill would look prettiest. Ah. By the way, if anyone in here likes family found family and humor, you should watch Epithet Erased. It's on YouTube. Ooh. Swim. Epithet Erased. Epithet Erased. Hopefully I remember that. Alright, we still didn't fix all of our issues. It's fine. Freddy is pretty great. Okay, so let's do... Oh, I keep forgetting I didn't download my shaders. That's not the right thing. Bruh, where was video settings, shader packs? Okay, what we're gonna do. Hold on, guys. Looking for my shaders. Never mind, I haven't downloaded them for 1.21, so this is for naught. Please don't, you will die. You will die. Every time you will die if you take a shot every time I call it a windmeal. Watched with my girlfriend recently and we're working through audiobooks, so I'm remembering how good it is. Ooh. Okay, well, so we can't look at it with the shaders because I didn't download them for 1.21, but let's see. Where would be balanced to put a windmill? I think if I were to do a lighthouse, I could do right there. So I don't want to do a windmill right there because that would be... But it would be really cool on the top of that mountain. I think that would look nice. Because if I did it right there, it's a little too close to my house. But up there, it gives it like an extra like upwards angle. I think that would be good. Yes, I think right there is going to be where we do the windmill. Windmill. Wind M-I-double-L. So let's move some materials. Okay, we're gonna need our stone cutter. Any of the million crafting tables we just have sitting around. That works. The Lush Minecraft collab. I have not seen anything about that. Every time you say windmill, I drink my water bottle that tastes kind of weird. See, I first started reading that sentence, I was about to say windmill on purpose. Because I'm like, yes, drink water. And then you said it tastes funny, and now I'm concerned for you. Now you have my concern. Ooh, it is. I'll have to look it up. You're talking about Lush, like the body, like, wash and stuff brand, right? Like sweet smelling body bombs. Bath bombs. Okay. And I think more like right here. There are so many animals up here. Yes, Minecraft bath problem. This is how you get a gamer to bathe. They need to make Fortnite bath products to get more people to bathe. Overwatch bath products, Valorant bath products. Do it for the good of society. Okay. Zombie groans. Yeah, I know, because there's like a cave down there. I tried the TNT bath bomb. It looked like I murdered someone in my tub. It stained the tub and my skin reddish pink. I'm never gonna get the deposit back on this apartment now. I am so sorry. I used to know how to get stains out of a bathtub, but I don't remember anymore. So I can't help you. I'm sorry. Is that connected to anything? It is not. Okay. So I think we'll put it where these trees are. Just shrink? Oh no. Oh no. I'm looking at my phone to see if it, when it replays, if it shrinks. Did you shrink stream? Oh man, I need to refresh my phone. That is way behind. There we go. Okay, and it's not shrunk on my end. Water does sound like a good idea. It does. Aha. Slurp. Okay. So I think we'll build where these trees are. And I don't have a shovel, but it's fine. It's fine. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take this crafting table. Let's find an area where we can make like our base camp. I think over here. We're going to have to cover up some of these holes though. Boop. And then we'll drop this here. Let's drop some of our supplies in it. Let's just drop all of the wood and not cobblestone, deep slate we brought. Let's grab some of the dirt. I'll have to go dirt mining soon. Okay. Don't want to accidentally fall in the scary hole. At least make it like too deep. There we go. See some sticks. Because we're going to need some shovels. Boop. Boop. Heck yeah, stream's normal. I don't have hairspray on account of having very short hair, but the vinegar might work. I'll try that in the morning. Vinegar is fantastic for cleaning. We're going to take this off. Like, it is so good. You know, if you really want to make your shirts soft, you should wash them with a little bit of vinegar, like your clothes with just a smidge of vinegar, because vinegar is an acid, and you don't want to do it too often because it is an acid and it is taking stuff off your clothes. But if you regularly wash your clothes, which you should, but it leaves residue behind and makes your clothes stiffer and not as soft, especially like soft t-shirts, you get that. But if you wash it with a little bit of vinegar, first, it gets rid of any kind of smells you don't like. But second, there's a zombie villager in there. But second, it makes it softer because it's basically stripping that off. So, yeah, washing with vinegar is great. Let's see. Yeah, fan on for vinegar. It is very smelly. I used to like get sick from the smell of vinegar because as a kid I had a ton of ear problems, and one of the things we did about it was I had to hello zombie villager, I don't want you right now. I have no access to potions, so you're not helpful. I'm gonna log up for a bit, but it was nice to be here with y'all today. It was nice to see you, dude. Nice to see you. I will have a nice stream. I hope that you have good rest of your day. And if you come back, you're always welcome back. Have a good one. Oh, is there another hole right here? There is. So many holes up here. Bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Is that all my dirt? It is. Let's put down the bed. Bye. Fun fact, vinegar is also great for lime scale. If you notice it's building up around your faucets, put a little in a plastic bag and tie it closed around the faucet to let it soak and fall right off. That is a great thing to know. I did not know that. That is really helpful, though. Wow. Gotta keep things clean. Yes. More dirt. Okay, let's get these trees out of the way. Time to deforest. No intention of replanting. But yeah, the smell of vinegar used to make me sick because as a kid, I had ear issues and we had to rinse my ear out with vinegar. And if you know anything about ears, when you change the temperature in the ear, you get nauseous. So I would get like physically ill from having to do that. Now I learned if you make it warm, you don't get that. If you ever need to do like ear drops or an ear rinse, sit it in the bottle in some hot water until it warms up and you will not get so sick. This is not sustainable forestry. Not at all. Not at all. The EPA is coming for my butt. There's nothing sustainable about this. But that sounds horrible. The ear rinse, yeah, it sucked. It was not fun. Unless you're talking about EPA violations. That also, no, it sucks. This is making me miss peach and pear flavored balsamic vinegars back home. I can't wait to get home and drink some. I can get behind the pear flavored. About to get some serious soil runoff. Soil runoff. Get some sticks. Okay, how big do we want this windmill to be? Let's see. If we make it a circle, diameter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can make it, it can have a diameter of 10. I've never intentionally drank vinegar, but I was the kid that whenever I would have vinaigrette as a salad, I would like slurp up the dressing at the end. So I can imagine drinking it would also be good. Make it big enough God takes it as a threat. I don't have enough blocks for that. That's probably more like end game scenario. I have such a plan for this world. If I ever get, I need specifically end rods and I need specifically beacons, but I'm not confident enough in my ability to play the game, so we're taking it slowly, but I have great plans. If it doesn't end again. If I don't die doing something stupid again. Okay. So, how do we want to... Ah! You scared me, horse. You scared me. How could you? How could you? And then you kicked me off? That's rude. You can stay. Let's... I don't need these. I'll take the egg. Okay, let's see. We'll do the base. I didn't grab my stone cutter. Or like any of the... I'm so unprepared. So unprepared. Up. Like this. Okay. Let's go... First, let's eat this, and then this, and then these. They tend to be 5 to 6 stories tall. It's going to be a very narrow windmill. No, actually, Let's see. Trying to picture it. One, two, three. I think that'll be big enough. I am going to need to build a better way to get up and down this hill. Brr. 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 My dad, let's see. Building bag tower, my Cobblemon game. I can keep getting in my way. My dad used to make a... Oh, zombie's getting hurt. Oh no. My dad used to make a bastardized version of Grog when I was sick as a teen. Helped every time. Grog's great. And not just the character from Critical Role. Honestly, this is like, I gotta come up with a nice little staircase or something. Okay, let's get some of the wool. Okay. Wool block. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. Do this. Doing this the most inefficient way possible, probably. Okay. Okay. Wool. Okay. Okay. I got this. Boop. Put one here. Boop. Wool. 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 Okay. Okay, that's... Let's see. Now I'm tempted to try to recreate my Dizwan in my world. Absolutely do it. Do it. 100% do it. %, you should totally do that. What? Nice! I did it. I killed a monster. Be proud of me, guys. I killed a monster. It was totally easy and not inefficient at all. I did a great job. Anyone would be impressed. Okay. Put the slabs in there. Grab these. Bop. Let's see. We're going to start with not cobblestone, deep slate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now let's see. I think it's gonna be 3. No, that's not how you do a circle. That is not correct. I think it's... sleep time. I appreciate the claps. I appreciate the claps, guys. I just now looked up and saw that. I was in the zone. I was in the building zone. I had forgotten what I was doing. I was in circles. I was thinking, how can I make these squares into circles? Okay. I don't think that's right. Don't you know that pain... Did I miss a piece of wood in this? Why are you still here? There we go. So fun to take. I love this song. Yes, same. I think that's the way we do it. No, because if you do it like that, it'll be an oval. So you definitely can't do it like that. Something's not right here. That's what's not right. And if I do this, it gives me a plus, which is definitely not what I'm looking for. I think that's better. Yes, that's better. I mean... Ah. Yeah, that's close to a circle. That's close to a circle. Aha! I remembered that I was streaming and I should speak. There we go. That's probably as close as I can do without looking at a chart. Okay. Circle! Exactly! Circle. Okay. Okay, we'll put this as the base. Get rid of this. Bop, 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 bop. I ate all my pork rinds and I don't have any more pork rinds. I'm so sorry. This is... Apples are good. You guys are... I literally just ate like 3 hours ago, I guess. You guys are gonna make me hungry. I'm gonna be snacking on stream again. You know, you really need to get out of here, dude. I'm making flour. Thank you, sir. There we go. Okay. Okay. And we'll get some wood. Bop. Okay, we're gonna start off just basically making a cylinder in the sky and then adding stuff to it. What's your favorite kind of snack? For me, that's a hard question. What would be my favorite kind of snack? Ah. The only thing I can really think of right now is pickles. Like different flavored pickles. I can get some spicy pickles and some like seasoned pickles. Those are really good. I always enjoy those. It's a Fuji apple. Bad news, it's small. I just ate a third in one bite. I mean, hey, at least it was tasty. Doot doot. Doot doot. Doot doot doot. Doot doot. One day the... Okay, so remember how last week I was like completely fried after doing logic homework? Like I'd been doing for my college class logic. Well, I was in the same sort of grind this week, still doing my logical homework. And I was like getting a little bit tired from it. And then I was just clicking around on the class. Let me tell you, there's actual class lectures recorded. What? Like, I don't just have to read the textbook and figure it out. Like, I knew the other class did, but I didn't know about this one. And I was just blown away. I turned in my homework last week, got 100 on it, but I do have a water bucket. Worry not. I do have a water bucket. I should probably put it on my bar just in case. The link. Apple rankings. Let me see. Fuji apple, flesh, skin. Yet another demon spawn of the Red Delicious. This gravelly choking hazard named after the Fujisaki city, Japan, is a J-pop star. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. Let me see if I have something where I can show my screen. Make sure I'm not accidentally yet another demon spawn of the Red Delicious. Here's the thing, Red Delicious are terrible. Their Red Delicious are absolutely horrible. They used to be good when I was a kid, but now that I'm an adult, nah, they're terrible. They're so bad. Anyways, yet another demon spawn of the Red Delicious. This gravelly choking hazard named after Fujisaki City, Japan, is a J-pop star of an apple fit with a ravenous fan base that many Americans will find difficult to understand. Personally, it is beyond comprehension how this super hard medieval weapon masquerading as a fruit could have become the most popular apple in Japan and a top 5 apple worldwide. Aside from a semi-sweet initial bite, this mushy, rough-skinned experiment gone awry is a baffling oddity with a sword-like stem so sharp it will quite literally stab other apples in transit. Despite this, the Fuji fandom is real, uncompromising, and dedicated. I appreciate the use of an Oxford comma there. A Fuji is not for everyone, but it is for you. It might just be your favorite apple. Update. Still truthfully baffled how many feel this is their favorite apple. However, I have not had the chance to try Fuji straight from Japan, where I hear they may be better. That being said, I have had better Fujis in my retesting. Nice. Hey, welcome into stream! His opinion is valid on a base of being his own opinion, but it's wrong. Here, I'm gonna look at the Red Delicious because I hate them. Yeah, correct. This is correct. It should be bad. They're so bad. They taste like nothing but water. They used to be so good, and now they taste absolutely terrible. Subgoal, Lynn reads Apple reviews. Oh, man. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Believe it or not, the coffee grinds in a leather glove known as the Red Delicious Apple was once a robust firebrand credited with reinventing the apple. From mere cider fruit to a fully fledged lunch-worthy side piece. It even won the Stark Brothers Apple Contest in 1894, likely your great-grandma's favorite apple. This once flavorful Prometheus has been mass-produced to desolation. It's so bad. It's so bad. Nowadays, you can find this thick-skinned, flavorless, meaty imposter unwashed in a dirty wicker basket on the floor of a convenience store. What a sad state of affairs. Yeah, I agree with that. It's horrible. I hate it so much. Used to be so good. They are not good anymore. Back to the game. Bop, bop. Top. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Bop. Here. Should start counting how high we are. The guy's a comedy writer. I love his reviews. Heck yes. I'll have to go look more through them later. But for now, it's very funny. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. 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 I think I don't really have a favorite apple. I hate Red Delicious. I have a not favorite apple. I have a no TP in the apple fandom, and it is Red Delicious. They're horrible. But like favorite apple, it kind of depends on my mood, because sometimes you want a sweeter apple like Fuji, and other times you want something like really tart like Granny Smith. And it is like the perfect season for apples. So this is like seasonally appropriate discussion topic. Bop. Honeycrisps are okay. You're correct in your opinion. Honeycrisp apples are okay. I can't remember which ones they are right this second, but I know I've had them and I like them. Apple cider, it is that time of year, so you should absolutely be making apple cider. I know Dunkin' has their pumpkin spice flavor now because I got it this morning. So it's definitely apple cider season. Apparently Red Delicious used to be less red and more delicious, but then some guy was like, not red enough, eliminate the deliciousness, and now we have hard, nearly juiceless fruit that is popularized solely for its ease of transport and its long shelf life. It's more of an obligation or a decoration than a piece of food. That sounds about right. I used to love them as a kid. Not so anymore. Actually, that reminds me of a story. I literally just told my mom this recently. When I was in pre-K, you know, they do what they do to keep, you know, pre-K kids occupied, which is a bunch of weird stuff. And one of the things that they thought to do was to have all of the kids in the class try 3 different types of apple. I don't know exactly what they were because all we called them were red apple, yellow apple, and green apple. And we were all supposed to say which one was our favorite, and then we would put it on a board, and everyone could see who voted, not who voted for what, but how many people voted for what. And I remember having this silly little thing going on that we were doing in class, and I was just so suspicious of it because at that point the only apple I had ever seen was a red apple. The only apple I've ever eaten is a red apple, and the only apple that was shown on TV was a red apple. So I was absolutely certain that this was a trick, that they were trying to trick me, and that there was a correct answer to this question. And I knew what the correct answer was. The correct answer was red. So I didn't even try the other apples because they were completely and utterly false. They weren't real apples. Refused outright to try them. And voted my red apple. And then when I saw that most people had voted red apple, I felt vindicated because I was right. That was obviously the only right choice. I was so smug, and I was so confused by the like handful of people who picked like yellow and green apple because they're wrong. Those weren't apples. I don't know what they were. Only apples can only be red. And I was smug about that all day. I was like, huh, I'm so smart. I saw through the bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna have to get down to get more wood. I thought green yellow apples were just not ripe yet. I mean, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair assumption to make. It's like bell peppers. Red bell peppers and yellow bell peppers are just more ripe green bell peppers. The same fruit. Boop. I hope you're not going to hit any of my torches. Nope. I remember when I was little, we were told we had to vote for a favorite color. I didn't have a favorite color. Didn't even know that was real. My teacher gave me a look when I was weird about it. What is it about early education being weird? I don't know, man. I mean, yes, children are weird. That is true. But like, some of the things they have kids do is just odd. Yeah, that's nowhere near tall enough. That's nowhere near tall enough. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. We're not gonna have enough wood. Calling it now, we're not gonna have enough wood. I am gonna need some dirt to get back up. Boop. This is my dirt cow. Small beings are strange. Boop. Okay. Lucky for me, I'm actually taking a class on early childhood education. Oh man, that's cool. That's cool. Their little brains are so cool, even if they don't make any sense. Okay, we're at the height that I'm going to start crouching everywhere because I'm scared. Boop. Boop, boop. We're at fear height. This is the height of fear, where we start feeling a little bit of vertigo. What a way it would be to go to fall to my death. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. I had to sneeze. Just try not to sneeze into the microphone. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome. To be honest, the best apple I've ever had was Autumn Glory in their seasonal peak. I have never heard of that variety. I would be willing to try it, but I have never heard of it. I mean, you can make a water buffer at the bottom while you build. That sounds smart. That sounds incredibly smart. Next time I have to go down, we'll do that. Give the windmill a windmill. Okay, guys, you got an ad in 1 minute. 1 minute, there will be an ad. Just so you know. But yeah, that is a smart thing, is to put a moat. Here, we're gonna go back to our dirt blocks. And we might just do just that. And go down and go get some water, make a infinite water source. So we can build our water moat. Let's put some of this stuff back. bucket. There are people not subbed. I'm just giving everyone a warning so they can go take a little pee break. Stretch. Stretch their whole spine out. Okay, trying to get to water. Well, you're a little pretty horse. You're a very pretty horse. Yeah, I totally understand it not being able to continue subbing. Everything's so expensive. Oh, there's more blue flowers over here. That's good to know. That's a cute little... I knew that island was there, but it's cute. Ouch. Give me that. My water. Yes, mine. Remember the Lorax when they charged for air? That'll be us soon. Unfortunately, air will become a subscription. They won't just charge for it. Like, at least in the Lorax, you pay for the air you get to use. It'll be a subscription method. Tell us what ad you got when you come back from the bleak. Oh, from the break. I thought you said from the bleak, and I'm like, well, that's a fun way to put that. Okay, and we'll go over here and make an infinite water source. Bop. 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 Eh? Oh my gosh, Mikey! Mikey, that was so kind of you. Thank you so much. Am I too late or did I save them? You're a little late, unfortunately, but the next ad break, they'll be safe. And the next ad break will be in like an hour, so they'll be safe then. Okay, let's... It will I nearly walked into that, guys. I literally felt my heart in my stomach right then and there. Guessing this is where I blocked something up. Good to know. Did I miss near death? I mean, the most near death I just did was when I nearly walked into a hole. Because I wasn't looking where I was stepping. We're building a moat. So if I fall down, at least there's water. Okay. Whoop, watermill! That's another option to build later. Watermills. Those are cool. Okay, let's do this. Bop, bop. Okay. Oh, I nearly did it again. We have an old watermill downtown. It's amazing. They don't use it commercially anymore, but it's made into a museum. I love stuff like that. Where they turn like the old stuff into just like something that's nice to look at with information. Doesn't have to work anymore. That's always so nice. Bop. Okay, now we get to try to do this in a way that makes sense. Love the Queen of the Night aria. Well, I'm glad it was recognizable. I'm glad you were able to recognize what I was going for, so I feel accomplished. I love the magic flute. I really love that, like, cringy, what is it? The, animated version of it that's on YouTube. That was, like, made in, like, I don't know, the 40s? It's so good. It's so silly. I love it. To be honest, blue flowers reminds me of blue dye, which reminds me of lapis. Lapis is so pretty IRL. And it's not that expensive depending on the quality. If you want a deep blue, that'll cost you... I'm gonna note all that down. I love blue stuff. I don't know if there's anything that might have tipped off that I like the color blue, but I'm very fond of the color blue. Boop. Like, super fond of it. Oh, let's eat some food. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's see. Boop. Boop. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be filled with water. Just has to be filled with water. It doesn't have to be perfect. I am hanging on so many. Bop, bop, bop. Pretty, pretty blue. Bop, bop. Pretty, pretty blue lapis. Go. Boop. 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 Oh, I didn't block off this side. We'll do that now. This side was just open to all of the wet. Have you seen those necklaces and bracelets that are just thin blue rocks? Uneven lengths of string? That was probably low quality lapis. I just watched that animation. That was something. Oh, I love it! Oh, you're talking about the magic flute. It's just, it's so good. What's this? Well, I'm trying to remember the whole thing with heck, I can't remember their names. Bird dudes, like, I catch birds for the Queen of Night. The Queen of Night? Why is he staring at me? I don't like that. Did you kill it? Kill what? Ugh, is it dead? How did you do it? That's easy, strangled it. I love that. It's so silly. Bop. Okay, but let me see. What is this short I have been sent? Yeah, the Queen of Night for Dummies. I love that. AU idea. SB has been cursed with reincarnation and prophecy powers. They are essentially immortal and come back if they die, and that's important because one thing, prophecy powers kind of have a tendency to drive the person holding them mad, as in literally insane. Only one person can hold the power at the same time, and dying is what passes powers on. Ooh. Ooh, that is fun. We know I like reincarnation. Brace. Bones, you're so right. You're not wrong at all. No, you're correct. You're correct. It should have been made into a infinite water block the way I'm doing this. I just forgot that, so I should be able to just do this. I'm so dumb. Or tired, one. I'm gonna go with tired. I'm gonna say I'm too tired for logic anymore. I'm not allowed to remember game mechanics anymore. This saves so much time when you think things through. You are completely correct. That is how water physics work in Minecraft. Boop. Oh, nope, that's the last one. Fantastic. I was distracted chatting. We could give me so many excuses. I could be attributed to making things harder for Lynn. I'm doing my part. Heck yeah! Okay, now let's actually grab some wood. Put this in here. I don't need bone right now. Or this extra string. Or this. Or this. Or this. Grab some of that wood. Delicious. Minecraft sees the laws of conversion and spits in their face. Okay, let me grab. Bah! Dang it. As you can see, I'm a queen of parkour. Bah! Haha! Yes! Bah. Technoblade, as the youngest, has watched all of his family be driven mad. And so when it comes to his turn, he just kind of yoinks them and runs. If he never dies, no one else will have to deal with them. And Techno is very successful at not dying. Q being chased down by the entirety of his family who simply wish him to not be insane and actually come hang out with him. I love that. It's probably not wide enough, but hopefully if I fall, I can pull myself down. Youngest Techno, yes, I love Youngest Techno. Does it make any sense in any form of canon? Not at all. Don't care. It's fun. Not a comforting song to be listening to while doing this, but that's fine. I put it on here. He confirmed his character to be 3. It counts. It counts. Gosh, I remember when that stupid argument was going on. Like, do you guys remember like the argument that like Tommy, Tubbo, and Purpled could not be held accountable for anything they did because they were just kids? And so they should just be able to get away with it. And I'm like, that completely destroys their character. It was so dumb. Like, I can understand you saying, like, defending them like they're kids, they make mistakes and should be allowed to grow from it. But also, this is a series where kids are burning down people's houses and executing people and throwing people into lava. Like, I get that, but also, it's not like they stole test answers or called their teacher a bitch. Like, Tommy blowing something up. Wow, you're really going to yell at me? A minor? Really toxic of you. Exactly. It was such a weird argument to make. Like, and then I know a part of it was like the adults in the situation should have done better. Okay, yeah, maybe, but they're also fucked up. Like, they're not their parent, and they're also kind of, you know, not all morally pure. Like, what is this argument? Let them be bad. Let them do bad things and have consequences for it. It's fun. It's fun when your favorite character is not always in the right. Aha. Not that I would know, because Techno has literally never done anything wrong in canon at all. Totally never done anything wrong. Never. Not once. Everything he did was rational. Okay. Bop, bop. The only thing is I better not fall inside the tower, because if I fall inwards, I'm kind of screwed. Everything Techno did that could be considered wrong is okay because it was funny. Everything he did was fine because it was hilarious. You can't blame him because it was funny. I will apply this argument to other people as well. Can't blame Tubbo because it was funny. Can't blame Tommy because it was funny. Purpled, I mean, killing slime was not all that funny, but... Bop, bop, bop. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm high in the sky and I'm nervous. Oops. Made a mistake. So nervous, I made a mistake. I'm always worried when I sleep in the sky that I'm gonna spawn and fall out of it. It's just a prank, bro. Just a prank. You're supposed to laugh. Whew. My bed!
So who's gifted a tier 1 sub to Tristy_Cord? They have given 7 gift subs in the channel.
My bed. Thank you so much for the gifted. You're sweet, sweet people. Sweet, sweet, kind people. Okay, I'm gonna need my dirt. Gonna need my dirt. Ah. Oh my gosh, I miss writing so much, guys. My life has been nothing but do classes like for the last 2 weeks. I've got to get into some kind of schedule this weekend where I can get ahead of the curve so that I'm not coming home every day and just sitting in my room and doing math homework or programming homework. I want to write. I want to write so badly. I am being absolutely blocked by my online courage class. Hey Lynn, is your bed running? You better go catch it. But my bed doesn't run. I want a jacuzzi bed. That would be cool, I think. Like one that like zzz, like vibrates. I know like that's like, you know, considered a sex thing in like sketchy hotels. I don't care. I want my bed to give me a massage. I want my bed to give me a massage. I deserve it. I deserve it. Oh, I thought I did the last one. Boop. Okay, I need some water. Slurp. Oh gosh. Here we go. Boop. Is your nose running? Well, you better go take some medicine. I have medicine in my system for my sniffly nose. My sniffly nose. What do you call a cow playing a guitar? A musician. Ba-dum-ts. Ba-dum-ts. I love that. I love that. Thank you for that. Oh, I didn't do the hydrate sound. I drank water and then didn't do the hydrate sound. 1 second. So we're gonna do a hydrate. Ready? Slurping noises incoming. I literally saw that hydrate, went to take a drinky, and then realized, oh wait, I'm supposed to make noise when I do that. Yeah, we're gonna go a little higher I think we're gonna do one more layer and then jump down again to see what the proportion looks like. Okay, bop bop. Do this. Makes me nervous to just drop. Ah! There we go. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I think that'd be good, because then I'm gonna do like a little, like that's as high up, and then the top that connects to the actual windmill be that portion, but that's like the height of that, because we're gonna conify it. Know what I mean? Yeah, let's get rid of this dirt. Okay. Wow. I have to go up to get the dirt, so I'm going to be going up and then down. Ah. Wish I had some bamboo. Because if I had some bamboo, I could make... What are they called? Scaffolding. And that would make this much easier. Then down we go. I love Pedro so much. Okay, that gets the dirt off. Actually, I'm going to look up a picture of a windmill. I hope you're still not doing the whole drink whenever someone says windmill. Otherwise, you're... Good night, everyone. I'm heading to bed. It's very early here. I had a great time hanging out with you. And it's always a joy to watch your streams. I hope to catch streams more regularly as I get used to a new work schedule. I'm so glad you came in. But yeah, I understand getting used to your new schedule. Don't worry about it. Come in when you can. We always appreciate you. And thank you so much for the gifted subs. Subs. I can speak. Good night. Or good morning. You said it was early. Whichever one works for you. I hope it's good. I hope it's a good one. Yes, good suds. Go take a shower. Good suds. Okay, let's look up some windmill pictures. Okay. So in general, with a windmill, it flares out. It's not straight up. Okay. Which windmill do I want to use? Let's go with this one. We'll build something like that. Yeah, 4:30 is early, my good dude. Thanks for coming in, and I appreciate it. Oh, right, you said you were in Germany. Yeah, that is early. I appreciate you coming in anyways. Okay. I think the best way to go about this... There's math here. I know I can do math here. It's slope math. Hold on. Let me look up the slope formula. I can't remember what the formula for slope is. It's been so long. Slope formula. Okay. Okay, I don't remember how to use this formula. Looking at it, it's like, crap. Okay, no, I could do that. Okay. So, how far out do I want it to go? Let's see, I don't really want it to go out further than maybe write. This is slightly at the unexpected appearance of math. That is also one of the formulas for slope. That was the one I was thinking of. I found the y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1. Okay, so if I want it to be probably 4 blocks out, one, so it'll be 4. So hold on, write down. So it's going to be 0, 4. Here's my notes for logic. Looks just as much like math. Okay. So it's going to be 0, 4. Or is that 4, 0? The x and the y. The y is 0, so that's 4, 0. Okay. Okay, and how many high did I do? 1, 2. Oh crap, I didn't count how many high it was. Okay, 1, 2. I can't visualize it. Okay, we do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so it's 22 high. My pin. 22 high. So this could be like this. So I got 4, 0 and 0, 22. Okay. Doing some quick math on my calculator. So we do, it is, give me the formula again. Y2. Why is there a tangent? Oh, because the tangent. Okay, right. I forgot about that rule. So Y2 is 22 minus Y1. And then it's X2 minus X1 divided. It's going to be 22 over -4. I think I'm doing this wrong. divided by. Okay, so I need to go with the height. I've done it. I need to go a block outwards about every 5 to 6 blocks to get the slope I want. I think we're gonna give that a try. So I want it to end 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Bruh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want it to end here. So I should be able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that worked. Oh no, it's my end. something smart too. We're gonna wait till the stream comes back. Though it is like gone. What is going on there? Reconnecting. Do do do. Do do do. Boo do do. Boo do 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 do. Boo do do. Boo do do. Boo do do. Boo. Boo boo doo. Boo doo doo. Doo doo doo. Doo doo doo. Doo doo doo. Boo doo doo. Boo doo doo. Boo doo doo. Yay! Welcome back, Boons! We got one person back. That is good. That is good. Yeah, I don't know why the internet cut out like that, but I did something smart and I'm proud. So I'm gonna go down and describe my thought process. So I calculated the slope, right? Okay, I'm gonna need to sleep in a second, so let's grab that. Calculated the slope. The slope of how far out I wanted was 5.5. Negative 5.5 because it was going downward, but that doesn't matter because I just needed 5.5. And what that means is if I change the block inward after 5.5 blocks, it'll meet up at the top the way I need it at this curve, right? So it'll meet exactly where it was, which I'm not doing 5.5 blocks. Also, we got, I'm just snoozing that ad. But I'm not doing half blocks. I'm just doing, full blocks. So I did the first one 6 blocks and the second group 5 blocks, then 6 blocks, then 5 blocks. And it gave me the proper slopage that I wanted. I'm proud of that. I feel like I did such a good job. And I built all that wood and I'm going to have to tear it down to like build this, but I feel very smart from that. I feel very accomplished from that. But yeah. Calculated the slope. And I got how many blocks I needed to go inward. Aha. Yes. Math is useful. Only in Minecraft, though. You'll never use math anywhere else except in Minecraft. And why would you want to use it anywhere else? Okay. Up. That was so much easier than having to try to, like, eyeball it. Okay, and then what we'll do... I would have copped out and used the shape generator. Hey, if it was a circle, I would have done that. I would have done that. Okay, so I'm gonna take all this wood back because I'm not gonna need it for this. The biggest issue is gonna turn into how to make it still look curved. You're getting a gambling ad? I said no ad. I said to snooze the ad. I said to snooze ad. And it gave you ad anyways. That's dumb. Okay, bop. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. We did math to get Minecraft. Now we're doing this. Give us a nice, curved, lovely windmill. Oh, you think it's because you were... Oh, that might be it. Yeah. And then we ride this section down. Probably not the most efficient way to build this, but it did the job I needed it to. And then we're going to get rid of this dirt portion and replace it with wood. Boop, 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 boop. I keep my keyboard's turned. That's why I keep typoing so much. My keyboard is literally turned. T-board. Also, it stormed super suddenly today, as in from, oh, it'll rain in an hour or two to pouring in 2 minutes. The dog was still outside. Well, at least you don't have to bathe him. The puppy does not need bathing. They are perfectly clean now. Wow. I'm heading out now. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, Bones. Have a great night, friend. I hope you enjoyed the math portion of this stream. Aha. Does anyone want to know how I calculated it? I can show you the formula. I'm just tempted to nerd out on you guys. Haha. Then we'll write this down. Show the formula. Yes, thank you. Okay, let me pull it up because I had it pulled up on my phone. Let's see. Okay, slope formula. There it is. Why is it transparent? That's not helpful. Okay. Okay, we'll turn on the Firefox, and then I'm also going to do this. So we can look at Minecraft and the slope formula. Boop. The math, it's getting closer. It's getting closer. I used this. And then I only get down so I can show you how, like, my thought process behind it. Down we go. Aha. I used this formula. I got all that delicious dirt. And then I knew I wanted it to be 4 away and then 22 up. So I made this point let's see. I made this point 0. So it became 0 and then to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's at point 4 as my first point. It's like x coordinate 4, y coordinate 0, right? Because I'm not going up, I'm just going x coordinate. And then that makes my top coordinate to be x coordinate 0, y coordinate 22. So I could literally do the y2, which was 22, and my y1, which was 0. And so 22 minus 0 is going to just be 22. And then my x coordinate 2 was still at 0, and then the x coordinate 1 was 4, so it's 0 minus 4, which gives me negative 4, which gave me 22 divided by negative 4, which is negative 5.5 for my point. And then that gave me that since I know that's the slope, I could go up 5.5 lines and then go in another 5.5 and go in another 5.5 and go in, and that'll get me where I want to be. I feel very smart. Who's burning over there? Oh, it was a zombie. But yeah, I'm proud of that. Boop. I do think I probably should have done one more inward and done 5 instead of 4, but I'll work with it. The biggest issue is going to be now rounding it out, because this is going to be a much rounder circle than my initial circle. Well, now it's worse. Now it's worse. We got more issues now. You broke my circle. So smart, and then cannot fight off creeper. Bop, bop, bop. A green man wishes to sell you life insurance. What a jerk, my guy. Try to build a windmill here. Bop, bop. Okay. My poor wood. I need that. I needed that wood. Bop. Bop. Man, this really messed up my terraforming. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Bop. Okay. Not looking forward to evening this out, but we'll go ahead and do... see, one, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's going to be an ad in 30 seconds. Tristacord posted. Well, I can't read it right now. How dare they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't read it right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4. I miscounted somewhere. Where did I miscount? Sleepy time. So sneaky. So sneaky. Let me sleep. Look at the cow farm down there. They're just a gerbilin. Just a gerbilin. You're far enough down, I should be able to sleep. There we go. Okay, hold on. Dismiss this thing so I can read. Also, little guy AU, Phil tries to give Techno a bottle of juice, but Techno doesn't seem to recognize it. So Phil asks what the blood god has been feeding him, and the blood god just says blood. Oh no, he's feeding extra blood. Because he misunderstood what Prime called his kid bloodthirsty, which really wasn't helping him make normal. I can't wait to read whatever Tristacord's posted. You've been marked absent. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I miscalculated it here. Oh, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just gonna figure it out. I don't know where I messed up, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one was correct. I missed all of that wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, four, five. That's where I messed up. That's correct. Okay, fantastic. That's the correct way to do it. Messed up right at the final one. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I don't need to count. I just need to follow the pattern. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop. And this time we'll remember to go down with the wood so we can actually, you know, get our wood back. You guys, you're making me jealous. I can't go see the Tristicord post. I mean, I could. But I feel like that would not be the best decision. I'll lock in, forget that I'm streaming, and just read. Just read. Bop. Okay. Up one more time. Bop. Not on your stream, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, that would not work out well. Bop, 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 ba da, bop, bop, bop. There we go. Wood, 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 wood. There we go. Now we go around to this side. This side's gonna require some terraforming later. We don't care about that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four, five, 6. That's a very creepy song for this, but that's fine. Haunted Windmill. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I didn't want to do wood there. Dirt there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't need to do dirt there. I can just go bop. Bop, 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 bop. Nice. We got another green boy. The amount of green boys is making me very nervous. Oh, I should probably get the gunpowder at least. Well, now we can't get up. Okay, up, up. Up, 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 up. Up and up and up and up and up. Up, 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 up. And back down. I could just knock this off while I'm going down. That'd probably make my life easier for later. Gosh, rounding this is not going to be fun. I'm not nearly as confident in a way to do that as I was on the slope thing. Up we go. Pop! Oh, hey, fun tangent. You know how dreams are good for story ideas sometimes? Absolutely. Absolutely. I love nice dreams that give you so much brain juice for story. Did you have a fun dream? Is that where this is going? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Oop. There we go. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got to finish updating the VOD channel. I was working on that sometime this week, and I was working on updating something from April, and I'm like, wow, the amount of time it takes me to update my VOD channel is almost the same amount of time it takes me to update To Be Truly Free, unfortunately. I wonder if there's some kind of connection. Probably not, no. But there is a correlation, which does not mean causation. Boop. Boop. There we go. The other night, I dreamed that me and a bunch of friends got trapped in the labyrinth, like Theseus's labyrinth, and I married a personification of death. Ooh. Have you ever seen the movie Labyrinth? Like, I know you're talking about Theseus's labyrinth, but it reminds me how, like, in the movie Labyrinth, where there's the Goblin King Jareth, that the main character like has her coming of age sexual awakening sort of situation with. I love that movie a lot. I quote Dance Magic Dance so many times. Love it. But it kind of reminds me a little bit, because you know you don't have the personification of death in there. You have the more personification of David Bowie. Okay, great. Okay, how big is the circle? Where's the center? So I originally had it 5, so it's 10 total. So now it is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is 9 radius, 18 diameter. Okay. It's horrifically tight pants. The dress was pretty. The hair, her hair, I thought was really pretty too. That she had. I need to sleep. But like it wasn't even his actual bulge. He like stuffed something in his pants as a joke, and then the director was like, "That's great, we're keeping it." And so he kept it in his whatever something was in his pants the whole time. More than you know. Skeleton rattles. Okay, I'm tempted to pull up a circle. Let's see. 9 radius pixel circle. Need specifically 9 radius, please. Okay, so that's going to be 18 diameter. Okay. That doesn't sound right. It's at 18. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. The 19 radius. Okay, so I need... Okay, let me pull this up so I can look at it and have Minecraft open instead of having to go back and forth. Ooh, also think I got infected by Danny Phantom and dreamed I got turned into Ghost Child. Hey, that's fun. As long as you didn't get dissected, you're good. I'm still having Baby Blade thoughts where Trixton and Philza have little godlings and are very happy parents. One day Blood God bled too much on his own altar and it solidified into a baby. He's parent now, and he decides just cowbird it. It sneaks the divine infant into the home of the only divine parents he knows. Very certain they do not have a baby anymore, but I love that. I love that. That's super funny and also very fun. Okay. So it's going to be, if it's 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it's going to be, this is going to be 2 more. 2 more. Then it's going to be 2 and 1. Gosh, all those mob noises are annoying. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. So it's 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. That is not correct. Okay, so 2, and then 2, and then 1, and then 1, and then 2. Yeah, no, that's not correct. Oh, no, yeah, it is, because I gotta add 2 more here. Two more here. Custody battle? Yes. Finders keepers. Okay. Okay, so it's 2, 1, 1, 1. Well, that scared me. It didn't blow up anything. All right, I do have blast protection 4 on. To godlings and their parents, absolutely for application that someone might take blade. Where did that even come from? Weird. I need to pay more attention to the sounds going on. Okay, so it should be 2, 1, and then 2. Bop. Bop, bop. Why do you guys keep coming for my build? This is incredibly rude, guys. You don't see me coming into your house and destroying it. I am blocking up your door, but I think that's deserved. Rude. Y'all are rude. They're all so rude. Okay. Where was it at? Over here. You made me use my dirt. I was building with that dirt. Okay, we'll do this. Mean creepers. Bob. This. And then this. I think this should be 2. Yep. Imagine if they're on friendly-ish terms with the blood god. They're like, we found another baby. We don't know where he came from, but we're so lucky and thankful. We have another healthy, beautiful son. Oh, wow, congrats on... Are you gonna, like, name it or something? Are you gonna, like, name it Technoblade? Are you gonna... Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. It looks like a Technoblade. I think it looks like a Dave. No, that definitely looks like a Technoblade. What would you know about naming babies, blood god? This is a Dave. Okay. Gives me some idea of what to do here. This is still gonna have to go like this pattern that I started. Burner, burner. Bam, 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 bam. So much wood. Okay. I think this is probably not how this is gonna look once I start rounding things out. Like, I feel like that's gonna be a different shape. Let's see what this looks like. Attempting to stealth co-parent the baby is hilarious image because he doesn't want to co-parent and no one can realize the baby is his, but also it feels kind of rude that they're not accepting his ideas. Like there wouldn't be a baby without him. Why wouldn't they take his name ideas? They're just so ungrateful. Its name, Jorts. But not the length of the seams. Maybe? It does start the rounding. I think that's right. Jortnado. Jortnami. Jortquake. Apocalypse. Storm's coming. New sensation. To every occasion, joints in the pool. Joint storm's coming tonight. What do you mean swords are not acceptable birthday present for a 6-month-old? What do you mean you changed his birthday? His birthday was entirely unknown because this baby fell from the heavens, right? With no person in charge of it at all? But also take the swords. That is very funny. I think it'd also be funny if one of them knows that what he's done. Like, it'd be funny if Kristen knows what's going on, but then Phil doesn't know. So Phil is genuinely like, "Oh, free baby came from nowhere." And Kristen's like, I know the blood god well enough." Okay, so they do both know. I think it'd also be fun if only one knew and the other one's just like going with it. It's like, I guess sometimes babies just come out of midair. Maybe not both, and maybe not for sure, but it's highly suspicious. He is not subtle. I cannot imagine a god called the Blood God being subtle. And back down. I mean, they're gods. Sometimes children do just spontaneously happen. But also the baby keeps screaming about blood. That might be a little bit of a tell, yeah. That might be a little bit of a tell. That scared me. All you could want here. It was so, the animation for this was so good on the live stream last night. Oh. I was not expecting this song when I first heard it, all that it ended up being. I knew this song was going to be dark because it had been mentioned that it was going to be pretty dark. And like this part of the Odyssey is dark on its own. But gosh, it's so good. Okay, what does that look like? Not very rounded is what that looks like. So we're definitely going to have to do some stuff to make that like actually a round shape and not like so square. But right now we're just going to get it filled in. I hate that she used Odie against him in Open Arms. Yeah, it sucks. Like, oh my gosh, it sucks. Like, I feel so bad for him. She's like pulling all the stops out to manipulate him. Like, we call Cersei the puppeteer, but Calypso's the one really manipulating things. Oh my gosh. I've seen none of the promotional material. I chanced upon the live stream the other night because I was like, I wonder if there's more music. And poof, there was. Yes, it's so good. I nearly fell there. Yeah, this is way too flat right now. Like, way too flat. But that's fine. We can fix it later. But also, what if Godlings... But Cersei was successful while Calypso spent 7 years trying to get him to sleep with her. I mean, it's about, like, their goals. Like, Cersei... That wasn't Cersei's goal. It was more like... Just, like... If she had to do it, she would do it. She was using sex appeal to get something else that she wanted. But also, what if godlings are like super rare and coveted, and usually gods will hide them from everyone but their strongest allies until they're old enough to fight back if they're kidnapped? So the blood god just giving one up is fucking wild. He did not want to be a dad. He did not want to be a parent. Parenthood was not on the plan. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. I would definitely probably smooth out some of these corners. But that's not so bad so far. I should have calculated this probably before I went to building it, but... So dramatic. It looks like a beehive. It does look a little bit like a beehive. I'm not I'm not upset at this at all. Like it's beehive windmill. You know what? We could breed bees. Like could breed bees and like stick them all around the windmill. Like use honey blocks. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe that's something we could do like next stream, because we have exactly one beehive. I know that's over there somewhere. Flower petals for the fans. Ooh, that would be cool. I'm not sure how well I can do the shape on that, but I could try it out. But yeah, we could totally do something like that. I think I have enough red dye, and it's pretty easy to make bone meal with all the seeds I have. So I could make pink for like a pink flower. And I have plenty of wool. Yeah, I think that would be fun. I think next time what we'll do is we'll focus on breeding some bees, and so I can put bee stuff around this. I hate all the noise. Cherry blossom leaves for the windmill arms. That's what I was thinking, like pretty sakura leaves. That'll be a little hard, but you know, you never know until you try. We can give it a shot. Okay. Let's try to get the framework of this windmill done before the stream ends tonight, because we're already, how is it already 11:20? That sounds fake. You want to light up the windmill at all when you're at the bottom? I mean, I could. I'm not letting it get dark. Like, it's not reaching darkness level where anything could spawn. Because I try to sleep as soon as I can. But it's probably not a bad idea. I'll have to go grab some of my coal. We'll take another little sleep. Another little sleep time. Footsteps. Up. Yeah, there's a cave underneath me, which is a little bit annoying. It's a really big cave. Ouch. Like a whole system. Which is why stuff keeps popping up. But I'm going to get some coal just so it lit up a little bit. Pop. You throw lava down into the cave. Ooh, I would have to go and find lava for that, but I'm not against that idea. Wait, I think all my coal's in this. Nice. More gold to trade. Oop. I don't have enough sticks. Bop, bop. Bop. That should be plenty enough. Ah. There we go. Yeah, that should be plenty of torches. I named my hose my driving. That's funny. I love that. That's so silly. Like, look at that cave system. He's eating skulk. Mending. Gosh. So hard to get up. That could have been bad. Nearly fell. I'm stuck in the wet. I have a terrible impulse when I see caves where I need to explore them. That's how I ended up going to a ravine in Hardcore World. I avoid that at all costs. Okay. I don't want to lose another world. It's so much effort. Not where I was planning to put that. I want to actually build some of the cool things I have in my head. Have my own custom little story time. I need to not die to do that. Okay, up we go. This. Up and up and up and up and up. I'm having my dad's family is going to be smart thing to do, but light. You must have light in ravine. That's true. My dad's family is coming over tomorrow, which I am not particularly excited for. Oh, my microphone's like not even near my mouth. I'm not particularly excited for my dad's family. Some of them are okay. My dad's sisters are interesting. Karen is fine. Karen is absolutely fine. I have no qualms against Karen, but Laura and Dana, I'm just not fond of them. Like, I climbed to the very top of the ravine and chisel pathways out of the wall to light them. I mean, that makes sense. You just gotta be careful about drop creepers. Creepers that are gonna drop at you at any moment. And down we go. Yeah. Don't know why I started over there, but do do do. Go up again. But yeah, my dad's sisters are just... One of them is like very self-righteous. She thinks she's holier than anyone else. When she like absolutely grew up with this entire party life, like I remember one time she pointed to a picture. I was like, oh yeah, you see this picture? And it's like at some wedding. She was in a wedding party and she's like, yeah, I had just taken 2 tabs of acid before that, which, you know, it's fine. I'm not going to judge anyone for that. But the fact that she turns around and now she like acts like, oh, I've never done anything impure in my entire life. She makes me want to roll my eyes. She's like a pastor's wife at this point. It's just to, like, even at that point, just like accept that you used to have like a party situation, but also because she's a pastor's wife and she's been divorced before, she had to have like this whole within the denominations that she's in, she had to have like witnesses sign a paper saying she wasn't a Christian before she got divorced, or after, like during her previous divorce, so it doesn't count because that was the only way her husband could become a pastor or something like that. I don't know, it's weird. I'm not fond of them. They're the ones that I'm like sort of worried are actually actively participating in human trafficking violations, but I can't prove, and I can't know for certain. But they talk about their mission trips in Romania, where their point of, the way they describe it is taking children from poor areas of Romania and bringing them to like a rich school, but they only specifically target the Romani. Except they don't call them Romani, they call them, you know what word they call them. I don't have to say it, the G slur. But they specifically take them out of those schools to like a whole other city by themselves, these kids, to like educate them. So it's like, it's very possible that could be a legitimate thing where they're actually just helping kids, but because it's them, yeah, it's concerning. So I'm hoping that they're not kidnapping, that in fact it is just an opportunity for school and those kids are free to go back home whenever they want. But I don't know what organization they work with to do all this, so I can't even look into it or like try to report it to federal human trafficking things. Like, it's, maybe I'll pry for some information tomorrow to get that. My family's odd, guys. So Linda, Linda, who's Linda? I don't know a Linda. Well, I do know a Linda, my mom, but that's not the same person. Laura, which actually maybe I should have called her Linda because then that'd be a fake name. Laura does that, so I don't care for Laura. But then there's Donna, who's not done anything like that. Dana? Guys, I can't talk. Guys. Is Donna a name? Oh, I might have been thinking Dono. Anyways. Dana does not like my mom. And when my mom was about to get married to my dad, Dana had changed it, had suddenly decided to get married out of nowhere, and she picked the week before my mom's wedding for her wedding date. Specifically so my dad's brother, who is now, oh my bed, specifically because my dad's brother, who is no longer with us, would not be able to make both because he lived in California at the time and he could only fly in for one. So she picked the day so that literally my dad's brother could not come to his wedding. Because in my dad's brother's mind, he was like, I can go to one, I can't go to both. It's not fair for me to pick between my siblings. So I'll go to neither, which just really sucks because my dad was really close to his brother. Like, my dad has this like classic Camaro that was given to him by his brother like in the 70s or something that he's had my entire life. And one of his plans for retirement is to get it up and fixed and running. But yeah, my family, interesting. Hopefully I can pry and get more information from Laura tomorrow. As that whole situation is sketchy. And then Karen is sick. Hopefully she'll be able to come. Why is that pig in the cow boat? And up we go. And up. Ouch. Your dad's family and my dad's family would be friends, I think, slash neg. Yeah, my dad is a really cool guy considering his fam. They were... They nearly like... actually, I won't tell that story. I won't tell that story. I'll keep that story to myself for now. I was... But yeah, my dad's family are just very conceited. Which my dad is wonderful. He gives to everybody. His favorite thing, not his favorite thing, but something he does constantly is go on Facebook and reblogs reblogs lost dog messages. This section of this wall is like really frustrating. Just gonna do this. Do this, and that should be enough for this. I should be able to go down. Aha! Okay, I need to see how it looks, but... decent enough, I think. Kind of want to keep this little thing inside the middle of it for no reason. Because it's like, is this something like a little water feature inside a windmill? No, but it's history. Up. More wood. I like it. Yay! I'm fond of it. It'll be nicer once we get like all the walls put up and then can put the details and the little spinny spin. Haha! Care what you say. I'm going to publish at least one chapter of fic this week. That is my goal. I don't know which one it would be yet, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna make time for it. I'm gonna make sure to get my homework done for my class because I've spent too much money on going back to college, but I'm getting something published. That is my goal. Aha! Okay, and now we go up and do this. Shift, boop, and boop. Up and up and up and up and up. I just thought too hard about how buttons work. Like, I for a second I was like, wait, how do controls work? Okay. Nice. Fantastic. I want to get this skeleton, this framework done. That is my goal tonight, is to get the framework done before midnight. I think that's reasonable. Oop. And we'll do this side. Up and up and up and up. And with this, I should have almost all of the old structure. Still got that section over there, I think. Completely silly TBTF AU, where SPI discovered Dante's plan early and just take over the kingdom. And they take the child soldier babies, of course, and while Techno is growing up as a child, the adults around and realize like he's really good at war stuff until Emperor Philza and like he's like, oh my god, is this kid the kid that will give me a clue what happened to my waifu? And the blood god adopts him at like 6. He's no less wiggly escapee than canon. Absolutely. He's no less stubbornly independent. 100%. Just not scared. And less traumatized. Moderately less traumatized. And up and up and up. Up and up and up and up. It's about to get dark, so let's sleep in this little crack. No, he can't open his juice himself. Well, we're trying to get him a cup when we turn. He turned on Techno the juicer in the garden outside. We need to write some of the AUs we come up in chat sometime. Absolutely. Writing makes people happy. Okay, we need to chop that. Wood. Can I get to the water over here? I can. Oh, I thought I was going to clip that for a second. Up and up and up and up. That water sure is draining slow. My flowers! I don't think it affected my string farm. Random question for the AU from before. Should Philza be affected by the prophecy powers? Oh, by the prophecy powers. I'm gonna stay silent on that one. I like to imagine Ken and Phil carefully planning how to prevent adult Techno from escaping using his blanket and a bug he found. Seeing this AU, Phil holding him napping Techno asleep on his shoulder after tiring himself out from escapes through the hallway. Just being mad. Aww. Jealousy. Green is his color, so. What's that going off to ruin? Nothing important. Oh, get to hold him. He's baby. Mom, I'm not gonna lie. You might get stuck in there. Oh, we got an ad break going on. Sorry, guys. I didn't warn you. Bucket clutch. Let's go. Nice. Oops. I don't need to go this way. Eh. I mean, you could stay in here, I guess. It's your choice. You're gonna get locked in, though. Let me dismiss that so I can actually read. Oops. Okay, and then we go over here. Reading him stories. Aww. baby. Oh, did you decide you didn't want to be trapped forever in the mill of wind? Hey, welcome back from the ads. Fantastic news. I'm so close. Down we go. Making plans in my head for next week, because if we do like bee farming, it would be so cute to add honeycomb blocks to the windmill. Like have like the leaf, the flower petal like blades for the windmill. Yeah, windmill, sorry. For the windmill. Dang it, windmill. But if we had like honeycomb blocks as well in it, we could make like the color palette like pink and yellow and white, probably. I think that'd look really cute. Which means even more of this wood is going to end up getting replaced, but I anticipated that anyways, so I'm not too concerned. We're just building a skeleton right now. And boop. Okay, almost there. I think Minecraft should make a purple wood with a blue bark. Ooh, I don't have any reason for this. I just want it. That would be really nice. Like we have a blue wood. You have the nether wood. That's name escapes me right now because it's 11:49. How will you get in without a door? Do you have a skeleton key? Ba-dum-ts. Ba-dum-ts. I love that. I love that so much. Okay, up. Okay, and I should have enough wood. Maybe? Suppose we'll see. Can I get in the water? Ow. Well, at least I know the fall won't kill me. I do have feather falling 4, so. We do this. Bop, bop. Okay, we'll definitely, when we get this finished, have to like go underground and take care of like the zombies and stuff, because that didn't sound as annoying. Up. And around. Chop that. Mama, where are you going? That water just seems to drain very slow. You ready to be trapped in there forever, llama? Is this the greatest day of your life? This is a limited time llama to time opportunity. Cool if you could corrupt materials. Ooh. Kind of like a photo negative where if you bap a block with a certain tool or material, then it swaps it for another form. I feel like the term corrupted implies that it needs to spread from after that, but I just want colors. I think that'd be a cool feature. Like an inverse. You basically bap it and get the inverse. Up we go. Up, 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 up. Okay, and now we do... Nice. I landed in the remainder of the water. The skeleton's finished though, guys. It is very skeleton. It is very bare. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go see what the height looks like over there. Also, look at that tree. Gorgeous. AU, where the Blood God and Lady Death got into a dispute whether, a while ago, Blood God's followers killed Phil. He's now in her domain. Someone sacrificed a child to Blood God to be his warrior, but Blood God doesn't know how to raise a child, so he just ignores Techno. Techno decides he'll prove himself by fixing Daddy's problem, starting with a big argument. So he calls up Philza, who is pissed to be called by Blood God, but there's an adorable child waving at him, so fine. Hello. Called Philza to not be mad at his daddy anymore. Aww. That's cute. That's so cute. Yeah, we're gonna run now. Here we go. Very dramatic song. Oh wow, that's kind of massive. You know, I think I might add on another layer at top. One more layer at the top. No, actually, I gotta put the hat on, so never mind. The hat for the windmill. Big windmill. I'm happy with that. It's gonna be big. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm happy with that. Also, you know the biggest problem? The Blood God does not have a dog. Clearly, all his problems in life would be solved if he had a puppy. Cue baby Techno marching in with a dog in his arms. Oh! He would. Thank you for your eggs. Oh, nice. See. Boop. There you go. Up. Ooh. Okay. I think it's probably time for me to end the stream. It is 11:58 my time. I usually end at 12. So it's probably a good time to, you know, say goodnight and goodbye and plan for next week, which I think we are going to do a bee farm. We're going to try to do bees and get lots of honey. And yes. But thank you guys so much for popping in. I really appreciate that so much. Like, so much. I always have so much fun with you guys. You make this a ton of fun. Like, I can't put enough energy in my voice right now because I'm eepy, I'm sleepy, but thank you guys. You guys always make it so much fun. And I hope you guys have fun too, because I'm the one that gets to play the video game. You guys just get to give me wonderful AU ideas. So good night, guys. See you next Friday, same time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, and we will get bees. So many bees. It's gonna be amazing. Love you guys. Have a good night or morning, or have a good rest of your day. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.